Oh my god, I can rotate things in 3D. You can't do this shit on Amazon. Okay, what if I get her the Italian lover bed? Grandma, wouldn't you rather have an Italian lover bed? Yes! Okay, does it come with an Italian lover though? Hello and welcome to Self-Care, the gaming show where I play whatever I want. I've noticed myself using this mug in like the past 2 or 3 videos. I feel like I need to get a different one now for some reason. I feel like I need to convince you that I own more mugs than this one. I have no idea where this came from. It's like Christmas themed. I didn't buy this. And I swear I have more mugs. I swear. Hello. Welcome to the new people. I'm so terrified every time I gain subscribers. Just so you know, if you have subbed recently, I'm terrified of you. Really scary to me that Elite Dangerous video keeps gaining views. I feel like I'm gonna need to do like a public apology to the Elite Dangerous community soon. Because obviously those of you that subbed from that, like, you guys are fine. But there were some people pretty mad at me because I was being a goof and I wasn't taking my spaceflight piloting seriously. But I thought I should do a nice little reset of expectations here to let you all know this is not a serious gaming channel, in case you couldn't tell. So the game is House Flipper. I downloaded this because genuinely the concept of flipping houses has always sounded very fun to me. I'm so distracted by this little butterfly on the screen. It's so adorable. You know, because I think in concept it sounds very easy to do, which is probably why so many unqualified people try to do it in the real world. And then, you know, you end up with an electrical fire because some random privileged couple thought that they could just figure out the electricity stuff on their own. But you know, initially when you think about it, it's like, what? I mean, I need an initial investment, obviously, to buy the house. But then I just get to do a little fun home makeover, HGTV who, and then sell it for like a bunch more. But you know, I actually do recognize my limitations. I know I could not do that in real life, so we're gonna do it virtually. Now I have played this for several hours. I know that whole intro sounded like I was starting it for the first time. That's not true, and I am a liar. I played it for a few hours just trying to earn money because I was like, I want to do like a huge home makeover, but I still don't really have enough to do the kind of makeover I'd like to, so we're just going for it right now. Okay, this is my home. This is my humble shack. There's absolutely nothing in it. Basically, the second I realized I could sell all the stuff in my house, I did. So I have sold all my possessions for money for my small business, because that's how dedicated I am to this business. So I have no desk. I sit crouched gargoyle style over this laptop in the corner to do my work. But I did clean, okay, because your shack is gnarly nasty when they first give it to you. There's cobwebs and dirt everywhere. So I did clean. See, I haven't even unlocked all my skills. I haven't even unlocked all my house flipping skills yet. Oh yeah, there's nothing in the bathroom either. I sold the shower, the toilet, the sink.
Because while you were sitting around, waiting, doing niche, I was out, making moves.
We're just gonna get a job. That's what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a job. Ooh, redecorate? I haven't had any that have asked me to redecorate. I've only been like painting and cleaning and stuff. Please get rid of the old furniture and put in some normal furniture. There's not a normal piece of furniture in this house. I will absolutely do this one because this is what I want. This is the point. I want to decorate. I want to let my artistic flag fly. I feel like every saying I ever say is wrong because I just don't remember them. So I don't know what like actual phrases people actually say are. Okay, let's go in and see what we're working with. Oh, the layout is so bizarre. What in the world? What? This looks like a hospital office. They for sure want me to destroy these walls, right? Yeah. What's in the basement? Oh, why is the basement is immaculate. The basement is so clean. We're demolishing the walls first. That's always the most fun part. This game is just so mindless and fun. Like, when I play this, I feel like this must be exactly what it feels like to be a baby watching, like, the Cocomelon videos, where it's just, like, music and little fruits dancing on the screen, and I'm just like... entranced. Like absolutely no brain stimulation is happening, but I'm having a great time. It's just so satisfying to just chip away at this wall, and it's just perfect. I think that's what's good about this, is that like demolishing a wall in real life is probably pretty messy. And you'd probably have to at least move the furniture first, right? Not in video game world, though. See, this is... oh, God. Imagine that could actually fall on your head and just murder you. This is such a nice, like, relaxing end-of-day activity. I've been kind of anxious all day because of this dream I had, I'm not gonna lie, where I was kidnapped. Well, I was attempted kidnapped. They attempted to kidnap me. I was attempted kidnapped by a cult that was based in like this big high-rise building. Okay, we have to destroy a wall in here too. This cult was like set up in a high-rise, and somehow this guy charmed me into coming into this building. I don't know how. I don't remember much about the guy specifically. But I go into this building with him, and I'm with a group of other people, and he's like tour guiding us around. And of course we don't know it's a cult yet. Basically throughout the dream, he's like slowly taking us up through the floors of this building. I get to the top floor, and I end up in a line of people going into a room, and people are coming out of this room in wheelchairs. So... not a great sign for me. And as I'm waiting in line, I'm hearing the sound of like a dentist drill coming out of this room. And something in my gut, probably because this is a dream made by my brain, and so I just inherently know what is going on. Somehow I know that this dentist drill sound is the sound of people being lobotomized in that room. And so I realize that I'm waiting in line to be lobotomized, which is not really something I've ever wanted for myself. You know, to each their own. I'm not personally interested in being lobotomized. Wait, why are these paintings so skinny? Wait, are these just photos? First of all, I think these are just photos. Second of all, they're so skinny. Third of all, I think I should sell them. Fourth of all, I'm selling them right now. Fifth of all, they've been sold. Anyway, so once I realized the situation, I literally just turned right back around, went right back to the elevator, went back to the ground floor, and left out the front door of the building. So that is one of my easier escapes from a kidnapping dream, because unfortunately I do have a lot of kidnapping dreams. That seems to be my brain's default anxiety dream, is that I'm being kidnapped. I would say like 70% of the time I do escape. So, you know, dream analysts, tell me what you think that means. It seems like I at least have confidence in my ability to problem solve, escape kidnappers, but that's probably my easiest escape ever. Like usually I have to run or something. The funny part was I remember very specifically the look on the doorman's face as I just like walked out of this building. Because, you know, usually this is a building that people walk into and they don't come out. And so I remember getting back to like the lobby of this fancy ass building and walking out the door. The doorman is like clearly surprised that I'm leaving without a hole in my brain, but he's also still like trying to look professional. So he's just like, oh, have a nice day. I really taught them all a lesson, I think. Can I sell this light switch that fell on the ground? That's immoral? What? So I just have to leave the light switch on the floor? I'm confused. They just want me to sell... Do you just want me to sell everything? I feel kind of bad for this grandma that was just like sleeping on this cot with these office chairs staring at her. Like, what was going on in here? Oh my god, they just want me to sell everything. Oh, this is thrilling though, just getting to sell all this stuff. I love getting rid of stuff. Like, I don't feel any reservations about throwing stuff away that I don't use. I love it. It makes me feel so clean. And then sometimes I regret it. Like, you know what? A few years ago, my mother texted me a picture of like all my GameCube stuff, box full of GameCube games, and a working GameCube and multiple controllers. She was like, do you want this? And I said no. I said no. This was like, realistically, when was this? I guess it was a long time ago. Ew, I'm old. I don't know, like 2015 maybe. Let my mom take all of my GameCube stuff to Goodwill. Now a GameCube is like $1,500. Now a GameCube, I'm pretty sure, is $3,000. And each game is $6,000. Ew, we can't get rid of these horrible, disgusting sconces. Can you believe I know the word sconces? Okay, now we have to paint. Do I have any freaking skill points? This is so funny to me that I have literal skill points. I can upgrade my house flipping skills. And like, so many of these make no sense at all. Like, what's the difference between faster demolition and upgraded hammers and muscle strength? Like, all of those kind of seem like they would do the same thing. Oh, I did, however, max out my mop. What's the ideal build? What's the ideal build for my house flipping character? We need paint. Oh my god. I had two thoughts when I saw this. First thought, this is a hideous color of paint to have on your walls. Second thought, this was the exact color of paint I had on my walls in 5th grade. I begged to paint my room, and I painted my room orange. Okay, it's just telling us to paint with these colors and not where. Let's do mostly white, and then the kitchen corner will be orange. I don't know, that orange is hideous. Is this not thrilling? I'm gonna lose all my new subs right now. The amount you have to refill the paint roller is so obnoxious. No, I'm gonna lose all my subs right now. Maybe that's the goal, because I'm terrified of all of you. It's just like, if you think this looks boring, you have to try it. You have to try it because my brain is entranced right now. Like, it's not entertaining, but it is. It's impossible to explain. I think this is the closest I've been to meditating in years, except for refilling the paint rollers. Everything I said applies to everything except refilling the paint roller. I suppose while I'm doing this, I can tell you about another dream I've had while we're filling this video with boring things. Because, okay, here's a hot take that I have. I love telling people about my dreams and hearing about people's dreams. Because so much wacky shit happens in dreams. People seem to be very passionate about their opinion that, like, telling people about your dreams is stupid because nobody cares. I'll listen to your dreams. Sound off in the comments about your weird dreams right now. I think it's entertaining, especially because it like says something about your subconscious. That's not even like a supernatural thing, you know, like dream interpretation to an extent, because it literally is your subconscious communicating with you. Like, that's what dreams are. So I think that's fascinating. Anyway, I got totally sidetracked. The other dream I had recently, it wasn't even recent, it was like months ago at this point, but I haven't stopped thinking about it since because I thought it was so funny. I woke up laughing about this. The setup was, I was going to a relative's house that I have not been to his house before. But I want to emphasize that, like, this is a very cool relative of mine that I respect a lot. The respect is important. I go to his house for the very first time. You know, beautiful little family home. Beautiful in my dream anyway. I have no idea what his house looks like. He has a wife and 2 kids, lovely family, lovely home. I assume, again. The very first thing I do is I have to shit like I've never had to shit in my life. I wonder if I woke up having to shit. Wait, is the sun setting? I didn't know that could even happen. No, but like, so I immediately go to the bathroom and absolutely destroy these people's bathroom. It's like the worst, most horrendous shit I've taken in my life. Like, that's what I remember about the dream, is that I have never taken a shit like that before. I don't like specifically remember the qualities of it, but I know it was bad, it was painful, and it was so painful, in fact, that I pass out. I go unconscious on the toilet. So imagine you invite me to your house for the first time, and the very first thing I do when I get there is take a massive shit and pass out, fully pass out on your toilet. Here's another extremely unrealistic thing about this game, is that I can just refill the paint roller with a different color paint, and it just instantly works. Anyway, so I pass out on his toilet, and I wake up 6 hours later. I don't know why I know that it was 6 hours. Again, it's just because my brain just told me that because it was my dream. I wake up on the toilet and I just know it's been 6 hours. And I'm like mad because I'm embarrassed that I just slept on this toilet for 6 hours and nobody like did anything or said anything. And so I come out of the bathroom and I ask my husband, who was there, "Why didn't you wake me up?" And he says, "Well, you know, after a while I went in there to check on you, but I let you sleep because you looked like you needed it." And that's what I was cracking up about when I woke up. As soon as I woke up, I was laughing so hard at just that line. The idea of walking into a bathroom and seeing someone unconscious on the toilet, just being like, "Ooh," and then like softly closing the door because you're like, they look like they need the rest. Like so sweetly, like, "Oh, poor thing, you need the rest." And you just slowly softly close the door and leave them alone. That's so funny. I will never get over that. I think about that all the time. "You looked like you needed it." "Oh, thanks, honey." It's so funny because it's also like, obviously Noah wouldn't do that in real life because he would probably be concerned for my health and safety. But it's also such a weirdly perfect representation of like how sweet a person he is. That like, if he was a little more fucked in the head, that might be something he would do. Okay, so I think I'm done painting. Okay, these are all the things it wants me to buy. Do I just have to buy exactly what it says? What if I just don't? What if I just buy other stuff? What if I just do whatever I want? Ew, look how hideous this is. I like how this specific pattern comes like pre-yellowed. It just comes looking like it's already been in your grandma's house for 40 years. These people have picked just awful paint colors. Like, I definitely understand the appeal of simulation games now. Because I used to see these games on the Steam store and be like, who is playing this boring shit? And now I'm here absolutely hypnotized by painting this room right now. This actually just looks like the same color they had before somebody smeared shit on the walls. Wait, was I here? Was Dream Me in this house? Yeah, this is for sure gonna get everybody off my channel, right? There's no way anybody's still watching this. No, everybody's for sure gone now, so I can just start revealing my deepest, darkest secrets. As if there's something worse than the story I just told. All right, we're all painted. This is the weirdest shaped bedroom ever. Time to get Grandma's bedroom set up. Okay, so like this is the bed that she wants. Ew! What the fuck kind of color scheme is this? It's all hideous. So that's the bed they want, but what if I just don't do that? Oh no, she literally had the cheapest bed in the game. Oh my god, I can rotate things in 3D. You can't do this shit on Amazon. Okay, what if I get her the Italian lover bed? Grandma, wouldn't you rather have an Italian lover bed? Yes! Okay, does it come with an Italian lover though? The sun's coming back up. I've worked through the night. I'm so dedicated to my craft. Yeah, like I've technically done enough progress to complete it, so I think I can do whatever I want. We're not doing this bed though, this is taking up far too much space. You know what I think Grandma needs, really? Is a nice classic gamer cave. As dawn is rising on a new day, I think I need to give Grandma a nice gamer cave. The problem that I'm seeing is a gamer cave really needs a mattress on the floor, and none of these are giving mattress on the floor. Like, this is kind of low to the ground, but it has a headboard. Real gamers don't have headboards on their beds. And it has to be like messy like this. Maybe this is our best bet though. Yeah, it's like dirty. It's like dirty and nasty looking. That's the one. So this goes in the corner. My inspiration here is definitely the Male Living Spaces subreddit, which I don't actually look at the subreddit. I just look at this Twitter account that posts like the best ones. There's a lot of mattresses on the floor. There's a lot of mattresses on the floor. The classic Male Living Spaces room, from what I've seen, is mattress on the floor, TV on the floor, kind of awkwardly far away from the mattress, seems like, with a single game console plugged into it, and that's it. That's the whole room. So if we're gonna give Grandma a gaming cave, I mean, really, there shouldn't even be a wardrobe in here. Can I put it, I don't know, anywhere? It just can't be in the gamer cave is the problem. Gamers don't need a nice space to live in, is what I've gathered. You don't need any kind of feng shui. In fact, the worse you can make the feng shui, the better, I think. Electronic equipment. This is what's really important. The cat headphones definitely, and they're by the bed. Yeah, because there has to be just kind of trash strewn around the room. I have to put up pictures of the rooms that I'm thinking of. What's the cheapest TV? It has to be the absolute cheapest TV they have, and it's not mounted. Like, just this. Is this small? Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's like weirdly small, and it's just like strangely far away from the bed and on the floor. Okay, here's our console. Oh, this is turning out so good. Except there has to be wires everywhere too. That's the problem. No cable management. Controllers over here. I wish we could turn the TV on and turn the lights off. That's what needs to happen. Okay, now we just need some trash. Energy drinks. That's what we're talking about. Here's how we do this. These are all empty, by the way. Just so you know, these are empty. These are fully empty. And then this one right here, that one, they're drinking that one still. No, this is perfect. And this is all you need. So like this is an easy job actually, because we're done now. Just imagine an outrageous mess of wires surrounding everything. I think my favorite Male Living Spaces post was just this house that was full of plastic folding tables. Like those big folding tables you get, you know, to do like an outdoor event. But this guy just had 2 of them in every room. And the description he wrote was like, it's just the most versatile piece of furniture. You can use it for so many different things. You can sit on it, you can eat on it. So it's just like, there's a point where you take, I don't even know what to call it, like logical minimalism, where like you're only buying and using things out of absolute necessity. And like you never have anything in your space that is just for aesthetics or, you know, just for joy. There's a point where you take that kind of minimalism and it just becomes like a hellscape. It just becomes like so incredibly uninviting. And obviously, like with that, I'm talking specifically about these people from their descriptions and their comments on these posts. They think that this is like the correct way to live. So I'm not talking about obviously people that are like just poor and depressed. I just think it's funny, this mindset of like everything you own has to be strictly for utility, to the point where there's just like no more joy in your life. That aspect of it is fascinating to me. Okay, so what else really needs to be done here? Because the gamer cave is done, but the kind of person that lives here, they're not cooking, so they don't really need a kitchen. I guess maybe they should have like a sad little fridge and a microwave that's also on the floor. Yeah, probably a mini fridge. This is probably a mini fridge vibe. And then a microwave. Yeah, because this looks like the cheapest one you can buy at Walmart. I'm saying that like it's a bad thing, but that's exactly the kind of microwave I have. I'm pretty sure it's the cheapest one you can buy at Walmart. And it cooks stuff really fast, probably because it's like at unsafe voltages. Okay, so that's it. I think that's the house. And I love that I just did a bunch of shit I wasn't even supposed to do, but the progress bar doesn't go down. And I make enough progress. They're still gonna give me $15,000 for this job I just did. They're gonna give me $15,000 for that. Yeah, so this makes house flipping seem really easy. More and more I'm thinking I actually could do this in real life. Maybe you won't see me on YouTube anymore. You'll see me out there flipping houses. As if you'd see me. Just anywhere you are. Next week, you're gonna look out your window. You're gonna see me with a big hammer on the house next door to you. And you're gonna go, wow, she did it. She's out there flipping houses. Good for her. No, this video is gonna weed out anyone new for sure. There's no way anybody's still subbed after this. Okay, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream now. Bye.